This is Anthony from Grazia Fitness. So obviously we're doing a video here to show you what you'll need to do to get your before photos, body measurements, goals and fitness tests completed for face-to-face and online. So for those that I work with face-to-face, I do this in a setup session. For you that'll be online, I do this with the kickoff call that we do online. So the body scan, obviously you'll get done, and that'll be used to help me have a look at how to set your calories and macros. So I go through that in the setup session and the kickoff call online to set up exactly what your macros will be set at initially from the start. That'll help me to set up, obviously, when I'm doing a meal plan, whether that's face-to-face or online, the actual macros and calories that you'll have to be consuming to be in a calorie deficit, if that was what we're doing with the guarantee of weight loss. So what I do, we'll just get back into the folder. Obviously with progress photos, I take them when I do the setup sessions, but with online, you'll have to go into what I say trainerize. So trainerize for the online people that don't see me face to face, they will have to go into their own setup client folder that I'll already have set up for them. So I'm just going to show you one like I've set up with myself here. So you'd be able to open up your own client folder that I set up for you. You'll be able to view that profile and we can message each other. Obviously there's a dash here that gives you a lot of the information that you're trying to achieve with nutrition, whether I've got it scheduled for progress photos or whatever your training programs are and whatever your meal plans that I'll be setting for you, whether online or in person. So what we're going to cover here, we're going to go into progress. So progress is where we're going to cover your progress photos. So here's your progress photos where you'll be uploading them. So obviously I want your front shot like here, this guy's done, your side shot, I want the other side shot hopefully, and I like a back shot as well. They can be uploaded into your profile. Now with that as well, as I said, with the face-to-face I take measurements. So when you have a look at a lot of the clients that I work with, I take their measurements as well as what I do is I set up doing their goals and long-term, mid-term, short-term goals, which is more extensive because I get to learn what people are trying to achieve long-term, and I make sure that we can make them simple and easy to achieve in the small term as well. So you've got the measurements, so you have to go in here and you can actually do your own body measurements. I'm happy to see if you want to complete the whole thing, that doesn't bother me, but obviously when I see people face to face, this is all I ask for. So with the new client folder, apart from that, I just do a fitness test. So the fitness test is pretty basic. With face to face, I just do a bench, squat, deadlift, overhead press and chin-ups every few months, and then I do an endurance fitness test as well, which is just to see how you are with your push-ups, sit-ups, chin-ups, burpees, planks, and 500-meter road time. I'll be setting that all up also in your profile so that when you do start, you'll be having to do them online before you start doing your actual program to achieve what you're trying to achieve with me as a client. Mostly all of this is covered in a setup session when I'm working with clients. So anyone that's doing this online and not face-to-face with me will be having to do this through Trainerize. I'll have that all set up for you so you can take your before photos and obviously upload it into Trainerize. Take your own body measurements. Obviously during the coaching call, you'll see here in the book-in a 10 kickoff call, that's where I'll be making sure everything's done, making sure that we do the calorie macro calculator making sure that the goals are done, just making sure that you've uploaded your body measurements and before photos before we start into week 1. So we'll just move on to the next onboarding videos, and hopefully I'll see you in them when you book in for your kickoff call.